What is up, guys? It's Cal, and in this video we're going to do another achievement guide video. Now this was actually a pretty difficult achievement. I'm going to be honest here, I actually have not attempted it yet, but I've heard that it's pretty difficult. It is called the Reining Champion. This is actually an alliance only achievement. I don't think Horde have an equivalent currently, not that I could tell, but for this achievement you have to score at least 600 points in the Norrington Estate Horse Show in Tiergarth Sound. So where that is we're at the Norrington Estate right here in Tiergarth Sound, and we're going to hop on Cooper. Now there is a series of quests that you have to do before you're able to actually initiate this achievement. But if you've done the quest in Tiergarth Sound, you probably remember what this is. So can I... Okay, I can actually test this out before I actually try to do the achievement. To start this achievement, we have to actually talk to that dude over there, Lord Aldrius Norrington. He gives us a 1-minute timer, and we have to get a score of 600 to get this achievement. I remember the quest originally doing this when I first did it. I think it was 300 points, and that was actually pretty difficult. But anyways, there's a few things to look out for here. So first off, let's talk about our 3 abilities here. We have a rapid dash ability. This gives you a speed boost. It has 2 charges, whatnot, recharges. You have a harpoon jab ability, which you jab these gnolls with. Jab the gnolls. This is going to be your main way to get points. And then you have this third ability called Bolas. So there will be a paper zeppelin that comes out during the field. I think it happens 2 or 3 times, I forget. In fact, Lord Aldrius Norrington will say when it's out. When that happens, you will actually want to throw your bolus at it. You target it, you throw your bolus at it, and it gives you 50 points. Each of these gnolls give you 2, or each of the gnolls actually give you 1 point. Now the thing is that there's actually a macro. I'll show it in a second, but it's an easier way to target these zeppelin macros. It's pretty much a must. This achievement's almost impossible if you don't make a macro at least similar to this. Now there's one other aspect to this achievement, and that is jumping over these fences. So as I jump over these fences, you probably see I have a stacking buff going on. Now if I mouse over this buff, it says increases points earned by 5, by 6, whatnot. So that means exactly what it says. Jumping over these doesn't necessarily make my points increase each time I jump over them, but if I hit a gnoll, like I will get more points for hitting a gnoll, I'll get more points for hitting a bolus, and this is kind of a key to get those 600 points. And it actually stacks up to 100 here, but it only lasts 5 seconds. So you do have to be aware of that. If throughout your run, if that buff falls off at all, then you've pretty much failed. You might as well just restart. And you can't actually, I was actually just thinking this, if you could stack this up to 100 and then just start the achievement. You can't do that because when you start off right here, this is where you have to start for the achievement. It actually pauses you in place for like 5 seconds or so. 4 or 5 seconds or whatnot. So anyways, let's go ahead and actually try this achievement. Now first off, let's make the macro. So I'm going to type /m here, make a new macro. Let's make it this picture because why not? It's a raptor strike. And let's, I'm going to copy and paste this right here. This is the macro that you want to use. Well, let's name it whatever. Paste that, obviously need it on separate lines. Make sure when you make that macro, you do have it like this. So /click is right there. So this macro will actually be in the comment section below for you to copy and paste it. And you want to put this on a bar that's not the main action bar, and you need to have it bind. So I'm going to put this where my F is. Every time I press F, it will do its thing. So yeah. And the next thing I want to mention is the route for you to take. Now this was actually taken from a Wowhead comment by Reining on Wowhead for this achievement. And the main route that you want to do is when you start off here, let's actually get Cooper again, just to make it more authentic. You're going to start off here, you're going to jump there. You actually want to ignore the gnolls right now. Jump here, jump around here, and then go this way. This is just to build up your counter. Now you want to hit this gnoll with 2. You of course don't want to stop at all. I'm just stopping to kind of show it at a slow pace. And then you keep going like this. Jump around here, hit the gnoll, jump here, hit this gnoll, and I missed it. If you miss the gnoll, do not go back and try to hit it. Because then you will run out of your rainbow buff, and that's the worst thing to do. You do not want to run out of the rainbow buff. And yeah, so this is the route to take. Don't worry about these 2 fences back here. Don't worry about the 2 back gnolls. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to use my rapid dash every now and then, but if you use it too much, you might lose control, and that you definitely don't want to do that. So let's start this up here. Every time you start it up, you do have to come back to this guy and talk to him. Score my next run. All right. Let's start it up here. Ready, set. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I did not get on my first attempt. I got 501 points. Not bad, but I needed another 100 points. Anyways, I'm gonna keep doing this until I finally get it. Oh my god, I got it. Wow, how many points did I get? 624. Okay. That was mildly annoying. It took me, I don't know how long it took me, but it took me a good bit of time. Anyways, that is the Reining Champion achievement. Just some pointers after actually doing it for almost an hour. Yeah, so make sure you have this macro set up. Make sure you set up it on a keybind bar, not your main action bar, but a keybind, and it's a must to get those zeppelins down. You actually also want to get the zeppelins down like ASAP, because the cooldown for the zeppelin, the cooldown for the second zeppelin doesn't start until you get the first zeppelin down. So you want to be able to hit a total of 3 zeppelins throughout your journey. So once again, you kind of jump over here, right there, and then you want to come around here. When you hit this one, you want to loop back through here and then jump over this one. I was not doing that for a while, and then I realized, oh, that's probably a better thing to do. Anyways, that's the achievement for the Reining Champion. If you thought this video was helpful at all to you, you can leave a like on it. You can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.